That fire is only 10% contained, but what's really worrying firefighters across the West is that this fire has been burning without any wind. And once the Santa Anas kick up, fires like this could be disastrous. We have a live look now at the Beaver Creek fire in Jackson County in Colorado. The wind has caused the blaze to jump over 2 main roads. The fire's burned 3,800 acres in the Routt National Forest. It's 15 miles northwest of Walden, which is near the Colorado and Wyoming state line. Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist Jay Polk joins us now with a look at storms in the forecast, which, Jay, will hopefully lessen our chances for a fire like that.
That's right. We are going to see some showers and hear some rumbles of thunder later on this afternoon, which, as you can see, as we look from Buena Vista off to the west towards the Collegiate Peaks, are already beginning to build up. Look at this cell right here, just off to the west of the Continental Divide. It's a pretty impressive looking storm, which has continued to make its way off to the east as we go through this afternoon. Hopefully get some rain on those fires that you just heard about in Jackson County, but at the moment, the bulk of the showers are to the south of I-70 and west of I-25, getting ready to make their way towards us as we go through the next couple of hours. They'll be along I-25 right around 2 o'clock or thereabouts, and they'll continue to push their way off to the east as we go through the rest of the afternoon and into the evening. And the Skycast reflects that as we take a look at what happens as we go through our Wednesday afternoon. You can see some of the showers and storms are going to be on the strong side, and I think we keep almost all the storms below severe limits. In other words, no large hail, no damaging winds, but there still could be gusty winds and small hail, maybe nickel size, maybe wind gusts of 50, 55 miles per hour. Not quite to severe levels, but pretty close to it. So it'll still cause a little bit of damage, and it will still certainly slow you down as you head out to your afternoon plans. As we go through the evening, most of the showers and storms go away once you lose the heating of the day. That's no real surprise there. Isolated showers and storms are possible as we go into the early portion of Thursday morning, mostly in the southeastern plains. Our Thursday morning commute looking pretty good at 8 o'clock, but then as we go through our noon hour and beyond, we begin to pick up another chance for showers and storms. And some of these out in the plains will be on the strong to severe side. Once again, you see your Skycast by 6 o'clock from the Kansas line just off to the west into portions of Colorado. We begin to see that chance for some of the strong storms to once again make their way through the region. That lasts all the way into early Friday morning before it all moves into eastern Kansas, or western Kansas, I should say, and dies off once you again lose the heating of the day. So your storm tracker for tomorrow is calling for a marginal risk for severe thunderstorms. Large hail, damaging winds, once again, are the main threats as we go through the day tomorrow into tomorrow evening, predominantly out in the eastern plains from about the state line, perhaps another 30 or 40 miles west of the line as we go through the 5, 6, 7 o'clock hours in particular as we go through our Thursday. So, Skycast precipitation. Any kind of heavy showers are going to involve heavy amounts of precipitation. Why? There's a whole bunch of moisture to work with. So we'll be monitoring the burnt areas very carefully. Look at what Skycast does in Woodland Park. It paints 1.8 inches there and about ½ an inch in Black Forest. That's going to make us really pay attention to those burn scars very closely. Decent amount of rain in areas southwest of Pueblo, not very much in the city proper. We'll see a good amount of rain as well up in the high country, and this will all be rain in this case. As we go through our lows tonight, we're going to see those temperatures drop off into the lower to middle 60s. So it's going to be a fairly warm night for us with some upper 50s tossed in, 40s and 50s up in the mountains. 7-day forecast then for the Springs. High temperatures 87, 91, and then 89 as we go into the weekend. Temperatures then drop back just a shade. Lower to middle 80s by next Wednesday. Temperatures on the low side, the 50s and 60s. Pueblo, 94, 97, 94 again. Then temperatures sitting in the upper 80s to lower 90s. Lows are sitting in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Pretty active weather early on, then a small chance for showers and storms takes us through the later portion of the forecast too. In Canyon City, 90 to 95 to 92 is where we're going. Then temperatures stay in the upper 80s to lower 90s throughout the rest of the forecast. Lows, once again, lower to middle 60s for our friends in Fremont. Teller County, our 7-day forecast, high temperatures 75, 79, 76. Then temperatures are going to stay in the mid to upper 70s as you go through the rest of the forecast too, Dana. Lows will be sitting in the upper 40s to lower 50s. That chance for storms is best in the mountains as we go through the weekend. And of course, this is the weekend, the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And yes, there will be a chance for showers and storms, especially on Pikes Peak, where all 4 seasons are possible on race day in particular.
But hey, that's what we're here for. We'll keep you posted.
That's right. I'll be on the radio side actually on Sunday all day for the race coverage.
Perfect. Thank you, Jay.